And welcome back to Let's Play of Zelda 1 Famicom Disk System version. Now we see what's in this fascinating looking cave. Or not, let's just screw around and push Armos's. What? What in the world? Actually, both of those lead to the same place. Level 5, the Lizard Dungeon. In here is a room full of Pole's voices. I have no idea if my microphone will work on them or not. Apparently not. Oh well. We can kill them the hard way. Now in the Famicom Disk System version, you can yell into the microphone that's attached to the second player control, or just blow in it. Same thing if you're on an emulator, just blow in your microphone and kill every Pole's voice on the screen. Now in these versions, arrows do not work on them, they just bounce off. Now what's interesting is, obviously the NES doesn't have a microphone option, but if you enable the microphone on an emulator, it still works on the Pole's voices. So I guess they thought about it. Anyway, this guy is saying something about Digdogger, a creature named Digdogger, who dislikes a noise. At least I think that's what he's saying. He might be referring to the Pole's voices, or just saying certain enemies hate certain kinds of noise. I'm not exactly sure. As I said, I can't read Japanese. Living mummies, more or less. I suppose you could call them precursors to Redeads. Or Gibdos, really, if you played Majora's Mask. Well, the fella carrying bombs that we don't need just yet. And in here we have a room of blue dark nuts. Take twice the damage of red ones, and deal twice the damage. Though it balances out since level 3, since we can deal and take twice as much damage. What's this? Hey, there's no item room here. What's gives? What could be in here? We're on the other end of the level. A shortcut. Seeing many of these. A key in an empty room. Again, in the NES, this room had a number of keys in them. Bats. Would you care to carry more bombs? Why, yes sir, I would. I'll just stab you and take them. Oh, that didn't work out, he still got me. Anyway, we can now carry 12 bombs for the reasonable price of 100 rupees. Here you can get a bomb bag made in China for 29 rupees, though it won't last nearly as long. Sometimes referred to as the whistle. We'll just call it the whistle. It's a little easier on the tongue than recorder. If you're doing an LP, it can, at least for me anyway, it saps enough of my brain power that I try to avoid the larger words, or anything with more than 3 syllables, or 2 syllables. See, I'm doing it already. Anywho, let's go back the way we came. The Gibdos have probably respawned. Indeed. 3 Dodongos that we don't have to mess with. says inaccessible map. I suppose that resembles a... Well, no, I don't know what that resembles. It's supposed to resemble a lizard. I suppose for what they had to... The tiles, the graphics they had to work with, that's good enough. You had to use your imagination back then. I think that's why I prefer old games over new games. The old ones fired up your imagination more. New games are just all flashy graphics and everything. Pre-rendered cutscenes and whatnot. They don't leave very much to your imagination. You know, they don't get your brain firing, you know. At least that's how it is from my perspective. Alright. More Goombos. We can still deal you a fair amount of damage even with a blue ring. Key. I wish I had configured my microphone before I started this part. That's no big deal though. I don't know if the whistle works on them. This one is... I have no idea what he's saying. In the NES version it says secret power is said to be in the arrow. See if the whistle works, I'm not sure. Nope. You have to use the microphone. Oh well. This chap here is Dig Dogger. He's vulnerable at first to the whistle. Blow the whistle, get close to him, blow the whistle, and quickly hit your menu. Boomerang and stun him real quick. Your heart container, nothing down there but a trap. Now the reason I did that, because later in the game there are more Dig Doggers that split into 3 parts. And if you stun, and they will zip around the room fast as greased lightning. You want to stun those, keep them in one spot, just kill them right then and there. Anyway, it's the Triforce. Okay, that's it. See you later. Goodbye.